Hey everybody, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Streaming Storytime. My name is Leslie, and I'm a librarian at the Martin Luther King Jr. branch of Fulton County Library System. And today's story time, we're going to talk about an animal, and it has 4 legs, and it eats bugs. So it's got 4 legs and it eats bugs, and it hops. So an animal that has 4 legs and eats bugs and hops. And it's green. You know what it is? An animal with 4 legs that eats bugs and hops and is green. Did you guess it? We're going to talk about frogs today. We're also going to talk about toads. So frogs and toads are both amphibians, which means that they start their life in the water and then live on land as they grow up. And frogs and toads are very similar. They both hop, but frogs hop much higher and much longer, and toads do a bunch of little hops. And frogs have to be closer to the water, and toads can be farther away. So we'll check back in a little bit and see if you remember that. Our first story is called Bubblegum, Bubblegum, and it is by Lisa Wheeler and illustrated by Laura Hulisca-Weiss. All right, this is a fun one. This one is about a toad. Bubblegum, bubblegum, chewy, gooey bubblegum, icky, sticky bubblegum, melting in the road. Along comes a toad, a fine, fat toad. A fine, fat, wild, splat, wart-backed toad. Ew, yuck, the toad got stuck. Sticky toad, bumpy, icky, sticky toad. Lumpy, grumpy, sticky toad, sitting in the goo. Along comes a shrew, a bad mood shrew. A bad mood, how rude, tough dude shrew. Yuck, ew, the shrew's stuck too. Gooey shrew, pointy nose all gluey shrew. Stomping, shouting, phooey shrew, can't get loose. Along comes a goose, a wide, white goose. A wide, white, stuck to height, no flight goose. Oh no, the goose can't go. The goose is stuck in the gum too. Gummy goose, wanted something yummy goose. Sticky, gummy, tummy goose, can't pull free. Along comes a bee, a buzz, buzz bee. A buzz, buzz, stuck fuzz, bumbled up bee. Oh my, the bee can't fly. Bumblebee, bumblebee, roll around and grumble bee. Pull and kick and stumble bee, just can't go. Along comes a crow, an old weathered crow, an old weathered gum-feathered, loud-mouthed crow. Wow, oh wow, the crow's stuck now. Talking crow, loud and loony squawking crow, crying, cawing, shocking crow, every feather's stuck. So we have all the crow's feathers are stuck, and the goose's tummy is stuck, and the shrew's nose is stuck, and the bee's fuzz is stuck, and the frog's foot is stuck. I wonder what they're gonna do. Uh-oh, along comes a truck, a big blue truck. A big blue coming through, honk, honk, truck. They all look pretty worried, huh? Let's see what they do. Now the crow and the toad and the bee and the goose and the bad mood shrew must chew and chew and chew and chew and chew. Whew! Bubblegum, bubblegum, light and lifty bubblegum, nifty drifty bubblegum, floats them toward the sky, and the truck zooms by. One perfect bubble bubbles through the air. Along comes a bear, a big bottomed bear, a big bottomed, swat, got 'em, burly black bear. Pop, plop. Uh-oh, I popped their bubble. Now the crow and the bee and the goose and the shrew and the fine fat toad must hide from the big bottomed bear with his nose in the air and his great wet mouth open wide. Uh-oh, I hope they hide really well. Uh-oh, bubblegum, bubblegum, chewy gooey bubblegum, icky sticky bubblegum, there's enough to share. Hey, bear. Oh, what luck. The bear got stuck. So it looks like they're safe now. Along comes a hen, a red ruffled hen. Here we go again. I think that one's really fun. It's called Bubblegum, Bubblegum, and it's by Lisa Wheeler. All right, who remembers what the difference is between a frog and a toad? They're both amphibians, which means they are born in the water, and when they get bigger, they can live on land. Frogs have to stay close to the water, but toads can get farther away, and frogs can make much bigger jumps, and toads have to make a lot of little jumps. So let's do something to help us remember, okay? We're going to have a frog finger, and a toad finger, all right? Two amphibians sitting on the road. One is a frog, one is a toad. Jump away, frog. Hop away, toad. Jump back, frog. Hop back, toad. Two amphibians sitting on a log. One is a toad, one is a frog. Hop away, toad. Jump away, frog. Hop back, toad. Jump back, frog. See if you can remember what the two differences are by the end, okay? The next story that we have is called The Wide-Mouthed Frog, and it's by Keith Faulkner and Jonathan Lambert. This book is a pop-up book. Pop-up books are my favorite. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog, shooting out his long, sticky tongue. Look at that. He's going to eat that fly. Frogs and toads both eat flies. As he hopped along, he met a blue-feathered bird. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, bird? I eat wriggly worms and slugs, replied the bird, snapping his pointy beak. You see some worms in his mouth. Some more worms on the branches here. Birds eat worms. Next, the wide-mouthed frog met a furry brown mouse. Do we know what the mouse is going to eat? I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, mouse? I eat crunchy seeds and juicy berries, replied the mouse, wiggling her whiskers. Ooh, do we know what this alligator's gonna eat? Let's see if we know. The wide-mouthed frog was still catching flies when he saw a big green alligator. I'm a wide-mouthed frog, and I eat flies, said the wide-mouthed frog. What do you eat, alligator? I eat delicious, wide-mouthed frogs, replied the alligator, showing his sharp, white teeth. Oh. The wide-mouthed frog stopped catching flies and gulped. Then he puckered his lips and made his mouth as small as possible. Oh, you don't see many of them around, do you? He said, and he leaped into the pond with a splash. So he got away from that alligator. That is The Wide-Mouthed Frog by Keith Faulkner and Jonathan Lambert. So frogs and toads both eat flies, but frogs have to be closer to water, and toads can be more on land. And frogs make big leaps. So I hope you've learned something about frogs and toads today. And we're going to have one more activity and one more story. Ooh, how many frogs do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're green frogs with little speckles. So we have 5 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most yummy bugs. Yum, yum. Yeah, yummy bugs. Yum, yum. Off hopped a frog into the pool, which was cool. Splash. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green and speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most yummy bugs. Yum, yum. 1 frog jumped into the pool where it was cool. Splash. And now we have 3 green and speckled frogs. 1, 2, 3 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most yummy bugs. Yum, yum. One frog hopped into the pool where it was cool. Splash! Now we only have 2. 1, 2 green and speckled frogs. 2 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most yummy bugs. Yum, yum. One frog hopped into the pool where it was cool. Splash! And now we just have 1 green and speckled frog. 1 green and speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating the most yummy bugs. Yum, yum. And the last frog hopped into the pool where it was cool. Splash! And now we have no more green and speckled frogs. All right, this last one, we're gonna move. We're gonna move around, okay? I'm gonna use my little frog here as an example. All right, this story is The Froggy Pokey, and it's by Ethan Long. Hey everyone, let's do the Froggy Pokey. Are you ready? Put your right hand in. Put your right hand in. Put your right hand out. Put your right hand in and wave it all about. Wave your right hand all about. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right into Froggy's mouth. Whap! Uh-oh, you missed it. Now we're going to do our left arm. Put your left hand in. Put your left hand out. Put your left hand in and wave it all about. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right in the Froggy's mouth. Quack! Oh, that frog missed too. Put your right foot in. Stick your right foot in. Put your right foot out. Put your right foot in and wave it all about. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right in the Froggy's mouth. I haven't caught it yet. Let's see what happens. Put your left foot in. Put your left foot out. Put your left foot in and wave it all about. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right in the Froggy's mouth. Whap! Snap! Looks like the frog and the alligator both missed the fly. Put your head in, put your head out. Put your head in and wave it all about. Can you wave your head all over? Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right in the Froggy's mouth. Whap! Snap! The frog and the stork both missed the fly. What comes next? Put your backside in. Put your backside out. Put your backside in and wave it all about. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase the fly around right in the froggy's mouth. Whap! Snap! Snap! So now the frog and the alligator and the stork have all missed the fly. Put your whole self in. Put your whole self out. Put your whole self in and wave it all about. Wave everything. Hop the Froggy Pokey as we chase a fly around. Snap, snap, whap, 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 whap. They all missed that fly. Looks like that frog got free, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Slurp! Right in the fishy's mouth. They all tried so hard, but the fish got it in the end. That's what it's all about. It's the Froggy Pokey by Ethan Long. So I hope you had a fun time with me today, learning a little bit about frogs and toads and having some fun stories. And we will be back for another streaming story time tomorrow at 11. Thank you for coming and having this time with me.